Why does no one talk about the night an entire army vanished without a trace? Gather around as we unveil the spine-chilling true event that took place outside the ancient gates of Jerusalem. Our story begins during the reign of King Hezekiah of Judah, a king whose faith would be fiercely tested. The Assyrian army, known far and wide as an unstoppable force, had conquered city after city, marching ever closer to Jerusalem. Led by the fearsome king Sennacherib, their numbers were countless, their strength unrivaled. Jerusalem seemed certain to fall. King Hezekiah was no ordinary king. He was a man of profound faith, determined to protect his city and people. Despite the odds stacked against him, Hezekiah had something that no other king possessed: faith in a power greater than any empire. Therefore, as the Assyrians loomed near, their so-called invincible army poised for attack, Hezekiah summoned the people. Together, they sought divine help. Among those in Jerusalem was the prophet Isaiah, a man whose visions were illustrious and whose words carried the weight of divine wisdom. Isaiah shared the message he received from the heavens. Jerusalem would stand, for the Almighty had not forsaken them. But could words shield them from swords and arrows? Could faith alone defeat legions? Despite their fervent prayers, doubt lingered in many hearts. Yet Hezekiah rallied his people, standing resolute in his belief that their salvation would come not through human might, but through an unseen celestial force. As night draped its dark veil over the land, the Assyrian army encamped outside the stone walls of Jerusalem. A moonless, silent night, perfect for conquest. But what unfolded in the depths of that night defied all comprehension. Caught between hope and despair, the people of Jerusalem lay restless. Yet unbeknownst to them, a battle of cosmic proportions was about to occur. Not with human eyes could this be witnessed. An angel, an emissary of the divine, descended upon the Assyrian camp. One would think it absurd, a single figure against the host of Assyria. But the heavenly realm operates on a different plane, far beyond mortal understanding. With silent wings of light, the angel swept through the camp as if an invisible storm. And thus, before the break of dawn, 185,000 Assyrian soldiers were felled, erased from the land like footprints washed by waves. Morning unveiled a surreal scene. The vast camp that had threatened Jerusalem vanished, leaving tents and silenced armor glimmering eerily in the gentle break of dawn. Sennacherib retreated, his formidable army decimated by a force he could neither fight nor fathom. King Hezekiah and the people of Jerusalem rose to a new day, a day proclaimed as divine deliverance. But why does this story matter? What enduring truths lie within its folds of ancient mystery? First, it speaks of faith that moves beyond the tangible. Hezekiah faced insurmountable odds, yet he chose faith as his shield. This tale whispers to our modern souls, urging us to find strength in unseen aids when our own powers falter. Second, it reveals that might isn't always right. Empires can rise and fall, but the real power lies in the hands of those who hold true to their convictions, protecting justice and faith beyond fear. Lastly, it reminds us of the enduring struggle between worldly force and spiritual fortitude, an ancient battle that continues to echo today. From the stones of Jerusalem rise lessons for us all. Unseen battles reminding us of resilient faith, divine guardianship, and the enduring triumph of the Spirit. So next time you stand at the edge, gazing at the might against you, remember Hezekiah's night. Remember the faith rooted not in sight, but in heart, a story passed from generation to generation, as eternal as the walls themselves. Look deeper, beyond what eyes may discern, and perhaps you too will glimpse the unseen hand that writes history, protecting those who dare to believe.